Hello, I'm Yogesh Mudras, Managing Director, Inform Markets in India. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to each one of you today. It gives me a great pleasure to have Mr. Ashish Dhakan, Managing Director and CEO, Prama Hikvision, as a part of INC Accelerated. It's a part of a Super September Leadership Series. Thank you so much for being part of this. As mentioned in my Leadership Series interactions, Inform Markets in India has kickstarted its one of its kind Super September virtual B2B celebration, a powerful array of 6 digital expos in 6 key verticals in the month of September 2020. This week, we are having our IFSEC Virtual Expo, which is going to take place. This is also an endeavor to help communities and businesses overcome the limitations of lockdown, achieve business goals, and provide a powerful edge as the economy readies itself to get back on track. As a part of the Super September virtual B2B celebration, we are bringing the exclusive leadership interactions, one-on-one interactions through this India INC, where we are inviting the key thought leaders in their respective industries to spaces to have strategic discussions with us. Today we have with us Mr. Ashish Dhakan. As I mentioned, he is the Managing Director and CEO of Prama Hikvision. Under his dynamic leadership, Hikvision has established impeccable trust and reputation among security industry professionals in India. He's an out-of-box thinker and an entrepreneur. He's a BE and an MBA degree holder. His pioneering initiatives have led to many breakthroughs and established Prama Hikvision as one of the leading security business entities in India. Mr. Dhakan's successful foray is an integral part of Indian security industry's shining growth story. So, if I may begin, my first question, Ashishji, to you is, you have been a first generation entrepreneur and your growth story has been amazing, absolutely amazing. Okay, could you just share some thoughts about your growth story and how you've grown as a business person, as a business in India? And what would be your advice for the budding entrepreneurs, especially at a time of a crisis like this that we are in?
Yeah, Yogesh, if I start my growth story, then, this interview time will be, limited. So just very briefly, I just, in a few minutes, somewhere around 2005, 4 and 5, actually, I have started, company called Prama Technologies. There is an inspiration story behind that, why there was some motivation to start entrepreneurship, and I started my company as a Prama Technologies first. And from there, it was just few thousand of rupees, 11,000 rupees in pocket. And by 2008, we have signed joint venture with Hikvision. Till the time, we were Hikvision distributor partner in India. And then 2009 onwards, we became Prama Hikvision India Private Limited. And, continuously kept our growth, consistent growth rate from 2009 onwards. And keeping CAGR above 50%, since last 10 years. And this is what, in 2020, I think we are more than 100 times of what we have started in 2009.
Absolutely, absolutely inspirational. I think I can imagine from a small Indian entity to become the number one entity in the country, and with your goals that you set for yourself. I think fantastic to hear this kind of thing. And what I understand, Ashishji, is now as your organization has completed its first complete Make in India unit here last year in Vasai.
Yes.
What are your market expectations from India, given the changed economic and geopolitical scenario?
Yeah, see, all problems, comes with opportunities. So, current crisis situations, let it be pandemic or let it be geopolitical situations, it is in other way, it is bringing best out of us. And it is a one way, another opportunity, and, showing us a further growth point. So, in current scenario, we just see that, Hikvision brand was already established with, some, decent amount of market share, as per, I think, more than, good decent amount of market share. And at the same time, which is, we have started our Make in India plant for Hikvision in 2016. And initially started at Vasai with, assembly line unit. And then later on, we have grown, with SMT, and now almost 100% of the product, including the software and everything, we are doing it locally only. And last year, like before lockdown in March, the factory capacity was around 24 lakh camera per month production capacity. And we were producing more than 1.5 million, which is 15 lakh cameras every month, which is every second 2.5 cameras we were producing in India factory. So that was a proud moment for us, all of us, and build such a state-of-the-art Make in India factory, a real Make in India factory in India, okay, for electronic security industries. And we were also planning to introduce one more brand, like we already have a Izviz as a one brand. So we were also thinking, so we have introduced Prama as one brand, Prama was a brand from 2005, when I have started my journey, it was there. So we were thinking to relaunch Prama, and in May only we have already launched that Prama brand. We were not aware with the current, what all issues were there, but because of it was not because of that. In May only we have launched that Prama brand. You can see in in Mann Ki Baat with Modi ji, what he has taken Mann Ki Baat on that Sunday lectures. There, we took opportunity and promoted our Prama brand that time, 31st May, and so Prama also one more separate entity and product lines which will target some specific segment, and which is with a particular strategy. So as all these problems are helping us in building up more better strategies and opportunities, what all we can and how we can go more near to our customers, and how we can build more inner strength, like Make in India strength for us within India.
Great. I think I liked what you said initially, was turning a crisis into opportunity. So looking at that, what are the latest products being launched by Prama Hikvision? And could you brief us about their usage and how it is going to benefit the Indian market?
Yeah, in terms of latest product, like due to current pandemic situation, so in China has seen that pandemic situations earlier than us. Okay, so there some prior experience were there. How to there are detection products are there. Which is linked with artificial intelligence and smart products. So we have introduced smart thermal cameras. Which is like in different forms. Maybe it is a handheld or dome bullet, or Minmoy, which is a FRS terminal, access control terminals, facial recognition access control terminals. Such all products we have introduced. About this product is that once any person is entering any building, it just take temperature. It measure temperature of that person, and if it is within the limit, then it will allow. If it is a temperature is higher, then it will stop that person at another entry point or access point. Also, if the person is not wearing mask, then it will stop the person to access the building. Also, there are certain artificial intelligence features, like if person is if one building, if your office is allowed with a 10% presence or 50% presence, so like 50% only allowed in that office premises. Then if it is 50%, then another person, even if he belong to that office, his temperature is okay, his mask is okay, but still due to number restriction, also will not allow our access now. And I believe that in access control, this will be revolutionary product lines in the coming years as well.
Certainly, I think I have one question in mind which we already addressed. I think something regarding this global economic situation or the pandemic situation, what is happening, what are the new products which are going to take this industry by storm? I think to you as Prama Hikvision, the head of this company and the market leaders in India, I think you're already ahead of the curve. Started thinking of what are the products which the companies and the industry will need, and then really exciting times to think of how our industry is going to change. Especially when we talk about IFSEC, I think I've been seeing this new artificial intelligence products coming year after year, and what new technology changes. But coming back again to this pandemic, how do you think this pandemic will affect overall our sector, the identity management and access control and surveillance industry in terms of technology development, R&D? What are your thoughts over here, Ashish?
First, if pandemic, we take it up in terms of economy or current, impact on businesses. Definitely, there was a halt on businesses. Okay, I will be lying if I will just say that everything is okay. So everything surely not okay. Okay, like a April or May or June, it is almost a dry months for us. Okay, we were just trying to look some revenues. Okay, and there was no revenues around. And at the same time, we have to maintain all of our infrastructure, what all we are carrying to. So it is a very challenging time, but we were aware that it is just a temporary phase, and you just have to take care of that phase, and sustainability need to build inside. And that sustainability, we were having thought process that in the future also it may come. So it is giving us more idea to prepare. But overall, if you just see that, I will just comment that maybe current due to COVID situation, currently it is going down, but business will come up in a V shape, again, and will come back on their normal situations very soon. And the reason, several other reasons, which is in terms of security, because we are in security industry, there are some unfortunately we have to identify some increase in crime may happen due to COVID situations. There is a jobless situations around, or more difficulties in around people's in a different line of people. Okay, so due to that, more number of crime is possible. I believe that it may increase, and to counter that also, I think security and access control and surveillance industry will play a major role to support that. So industry overall, if I just see, it is unfortunate, but I have to link with that, and because we are in that industry, so it will definitely will help us, in a future coming, future to grow our business over that time. I'm hopeful that currently surely market requirement or need itself has claimed, and it is a shorter right now, and it is a demand is quite limited, and people are going as per current situation and current priority demands, and then only they are just going and buying.
Absolutely, I think I believe with what you say. It's we all hoping that it should be a V-shaped curve where the business should come back as soon as possible, and I think that's what I think that we are seeing our government in fact pushing to open up, unlock the economy. I think we see a lot more things being opened up now from what was months back. So I think government is doing its best to open the economy. But coming to the question on, I think this is the new policy of government on Atmanirbharta, as you have heard of it, which is self-reliance. What are the policy strategies you wish, Ashish, to see to promote Atmanirbharta in security and surveillance sector? Any particular thoughts you have in your mind?
As I told you that we are quite focused on Make in India, and as I told you that our Indian factory was well equipped, and fortunately we were able to read our current government's motive, our Prime Minister's vision for Make in India. Once they have launched Make in India, there was a strong political will for and a direction for Make in India. I'm happy to say right now our Vasai plant is 100% self-reliant. We can do start from all the scratch. Everything, all productions are we are doing it locally. Definitely certain electronic components we have to import from different countries, including China. But right now that dependence are still there, because we do not have such ecosystems or such product or component development in India. But very soon, that also I hope that other ancillary industries or ecosystems will build around, and initially maybe with Atmanirbhar this concept may have some difficulties, but on long run it is going to be more better, and it will bring good future for India.
Great. I think great to hear these thoughts, and I think we are in able hands. We definitely would want to see more Indian products coming out, and as you said, your entire Make in India factory that you have set up, we are waiting to see what those great products are going to come out. Coming to a slightly divergent, different topic, it's bringing to trade expos. I think you have seen Hikvision, Ashish ji, you personally being part of various trade expos. I saw our own show IFSEC, which you have been amply supporting us for over the years. So what are your thoughts, and how do trade expos help you promote and market your products and trends in the sector? So what any thoughts about that?
I think trade expos are extremely important for B2B business segments. And, I always believe that it is a good platform where all of your industry colleagues, competitors, and everyone just bring, sit together and they display their product lines. And we believe that a good competitive, healthy competitive environment over there, and which will always brings best out of us. So trade expos are a good platform to interact with the competitors and the customers and your potential direct or indirect buyers together. So it is a wonderful platform, and in that I think IPSEC has played I think excellent role. I should say it has just changed the industry's dynamics altogether. 2008 we are happily part of IPSEC, and it is a wonderful successful show, and it had become actually industry standard, and what all you just have a new product lines. We were very eager to launch, and we start preparing for IPSEC every year. I think maybe currently I don't know we can do this year, or we may postpone in a December show, but but surely next show, whenever it will happen, our presence and supports are always there with Informa, for sure.
Absolutely, Ashish. I think our show wouldn't have been there for so long without support of the torchbearers of the industry like you guys. I think you have been strongly behind us to grow and reinvent ourselves every year. Come back with something new for you each year, and definitely for this year we'll definitely keep that in mind. Safety and for stakeholders, be it exhibitors, buyers, visitors, is always top of our mind. So we'll definitely make it only happen when we are sure that it can happen in a safe and sound atmosphere. We'll definitely make the show happen. But coming to the show, what are your more expectations? What would you expect more maybe in the coming years from a trade show that we have? Like, and if say, what more would you like to see at the shows?
See, apart from like other facilities, I think IPSEC is very standardized, in terms of giving facilities to the participant. So in terms of deliverables, I think it is wonderfully designed, and it is a very mature exhibition altogether. And now in terms of expectation from the shows, from Informa as organizer, some suggestions are like maybe we can make it more healthy competitive shows, more and more healthy competitive, which is a definitely tough task for Informa, and Pankaj ji, I think he is wonderfully placed there, highly diplomatic person. Okay, so he manages different competitors nicely. So what I just recommend that that more and more good brands and good competitor brands around. Okay, we don't prefer that only a few, one or two good top brands only, and there we feel very alone over there. So we just want that good strong brands are there and participated, which will bring more number of crowds and quality crowd at more and more quality crowd who visits at the shows. Second is maybe we can have a vertical focus on the shows. We can keep some vertical focuses like security industries are driven, and there are some specific verticals which are having very prime, priorities are there currently. Okay, so we can keep it some vertical, and you can segmentize some days also, or I don't know, how you can create some vertical focuses and can invite those are end user vertical from those all industries, and maybe who you can bring it.
Thank you. I think your observations are very well valid, and we note it, and we'll definitely see how we can, especially on the segmentation, because now we are planning to put IPSEC in the new halls at Pragati Maidan, and probably that is where we could plan on segmentation or something. So definitely I'll keep that in mind for the future editions, definitely. Just coming to something very contemporary question now, because what is relevant in this industry where physical events are currently not happening, and we have launched so many virtual shows, and you have also taken part in some of the virtual shows that you've taken part. So what do you think? How do our enhanced digital offerings like this virtual expos for the industry would continue to be critical for your business conversations? How will they help you leverage more for the industry and your business? And also, and an additional question to that is also hybrid model. So tomorrow, if we say once the physical shows kickstart again, would you like to see hybrid model where we also do a physical show and also a digital show, virtual show alongside, or some at some different point of time in the year? What are your thoughts about it?
Yeah, I think as you know, COVID situation has created new normal. Okay, and I think these all are learning for all of us, and we are prepared, you know, for future such concern as well. So virtual show is definitely, you know, wonderful idea. You know, Pankaj ji has discussed with me a long time back, and you know, they have started. Unfortunately, we were not able to be part of first one due to several other reasons, like we were not sure about current our business also, which was going too slow, and so we decided that, you know, we'll do in our next show. So virtual show is a very good move by Informa. Virtual show means, you know, you can just go use their you know, laptop or mobiles, and they can be participating in such shows. So more and more awareness, create more and more awareness to entire industries, and you know, just catch them, you know, somehow to this platform. And once it is there, you know, I think that is what even your strategies are all around. You know, suggestion is how you can make it more comfortable, how you can make it more interactive, how you can make it you know, more informative, so that, you know, it is good to bring some good information over there. And I think you guys are already, you know, in that direction, doing some good you know, bringing some good speaker also. I just saw that, you know, so you just you know, inviting some good speakers, and people would like to just join even you know, on sake of, you know, listening that speaker also, and then you know, just experience this. So there are some you know, different tricks and techniques you need to use, and how you can pull those all you know, system integrators and distributor dealers from security industry. I'm just talking about my industry here. So there are many, you know, like maybe still 50% of the people are engineers, or, you know, people who used to visit the physical shows. Maybe they are not so used to such virtual shows, or not used to sit on the computer for so long time and just go through the shows. Okay, with that pattern, you know. So what you are trying to do is, you know, just a new habit altogether, and to bring that habit, you know, I suggest you know, bringing on that platform, and you know, hooking them on that platform. Once they are hooked here, you know, then I wish all the best. You know, your show will be doing amazing. So this is what my suggestion about second question. You know, doing together virtual and physical shows. I don't suggest it should do together. Okay, maybe you can do with some gaps, and you can continue virtual shows. You know, it can also bring some good platform. Okay, and maybe this situation, COVID situation, is teaching us, and try to use more, you know, such digital marketing, and how we can do this best use of this digital marketing, and reach out to customers without hassle free. You know, they can just sit and start you know, getting right information about industries and what all they want to see. So
Great
that
point.
also
Great points. I'm sure you'll see the effort that we put in the second virtual show of FCB is coming up with a great line of not only Indian but international speakers, and one of the best motivational speaker who's going to come in and speak at our inauguration. So I think we have done enough effort, and I'm sure you'll get the results. I want to speak to you after the show about your feedback, and also the point noted on the virtual show that we should not have it same time as a physical show, but of course, and maybe at different engagement points, so that we have an year-round engagement with our customers, and give a different platform for you through the year to keep talking to your own customers. So I think we will definitely keep that observation in mind. That brings me to my last question, sir. One last question for me is, what are some of your leadership thoughts you have followed in your life, and which you may want to share with our audiences here who are looking at you as a leader, will want to follow some of your principles that you have followed to reach the position where you have in your life. So maybe we'll love to hear about it. Ashish ji.
I am, become very alert and sensitive once, just such a question comes actually. Leadership, like a thought process, personally, I believe that one should be very, very honest to what all they are doing, okay, their job. And so honesty, sincerity, and dedication to your job, I think, just keep doing that. And whatever your capacity, it will automatically bring the best out of you. This is number one thought, what I just want to share here. Apart from that, just take care of your customers, okay? If you are around customers and the customers are there with you, then I think you need not to worry about any crisis or problems or what all is going on in industry around. And to keep customer happy, you should be definitely you go on backward chain with the state of the art of the products and technologies and excellent services, and what all best you can give it to your customer.
Great, thank
Anything
you.
else you
No, excellent thought to end with that. Customer is the king, right? So we believe in customer, and whatever customer says, we have to keep it at the top of mind. Great thoughts. I think here, I think it concludes my discussion with Ashish Thakurji. Thank you so much for your time. I think it was great to hear your thoughts and very honest and upfront answers that you have given, and how you are changing the entire direction. So how your investments in India and making India, bringing it to the global platform is really helping the entire industry. Always nice talking to you and interacting with you, Ashish ji. Thank you so much. Thank you so much all to our audiences for listening to this. I will definitely continue this series. We'll bring more such leaders in front of you to talk with their upfront views, and definitely stay tuned with us. Thank you.